Hello, dear ones. Today I was guided to speak about meditation and why you should meditate. Most people don't meditate because they don't see the value in it. So, lack of knowledge. That's why I'm guided to put this video out so I can raise awareness about the benefits. Some people think that they cannot sit still to meditate. Some think it's a waste of time because you just sit there quietly. Uh, and some people don't know that when we quiet our minds, we're able to get the downloads, insights, ideas from the universe so we can take aligned actions. Okay, so before I tell you the benefits of meditating, I will share a funny story from years ago and why you should never lie, even if you think it's irrelevant lie. It's still a lie and it will get you. All right. So I was raised Catholic, so the concept of meditating did not come to me until later in life when I was going through the dark night of the soul a few years ago. I was I was all over the place. So in my search of what life is and why I'm experiencing what I was experiencing back then, I came across a meetup group that practices heartfulness meditation. Heartfulness, not mindfulness, heartfulness meditation. So it was one weekend morning in a temple near my city. It was my first time I'd been to a temple. I was driving. I entered the gate. There are multiple buildings. I parked my car. I got out, and then I went towards the building where most people congregate. And all I can see was people of Indian descent. And then there's me, and there's this Caucasian female whom I felt was like me, first time to be in such place because she looks lost like me. So I asked where the meditation for heartfulness was, and I was pointed to go to the adjacent building. So I looked towards that building and I saw this Caucasian lady heading towards that direction. So I just followed her. Inside the building is this huge open space, and towards the front are chairs lined up in rows, maybe 10 chairs on the left and then 10 chairs on the right. And then there are probably about 5 rows. And there was a chair in the middle for the host to sit in front of everybody. So I walked up, and there's just a handful of people on the right side and left side. It was not full. So I opted to sit towards the back on the left hand side of the host. The host arrived and asked that whoever is attending for the first time to raise their hands. So I raised mine, and then this Caucasian lady also raised hers. So basically, it's just the two of us new in the place. The rest of the people seems to be regular meditators. So the host asked us to sit in front. So the two of us did. The host, and so I sat, and then the host looked at me and asked, "Have you meditated before?" I didn't want to feel like a newbie, so I said, "Yes." Then he asked, "What kind of meditation?" And I just froze and smiled and told him, "I don't know." Because I had no answer. I didn't know there's different kinds of meditation. It was my first time. So that was my first experience being at a temple and first time meditating. So I share this story to emphasize that you should avoid wrongful speech. Okay. Never lie. Um, so around 2016, 2017, I was introduced to a different meditation, and it's called Vipassana. It's a meditation technique taught in India uh, since 2,500 years ago. My first course, my first 10-day Vipassana course was in the US, a state of Georgia, back in November 2017. Uh, but uh, I did not consistently meditate 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening as recommended until pandemic 2020. when the Vipassana Center in Georgia, where I was plugged in, started having Zoom virtual group sits, and that's how my practice got stronger. And then I felt this higher calling to advocate for this practice because it helped me a lot. So the practice helped me see things as they are. It opened up my third eye. I developed my intuition and psychic abilities. My clear gift is that I'm claircognizant. Um, I just have this inner knowing. So after pandemic, in 2022, I sit and serve in Bali, Indonesia. And then January 2023, I served in the Philippines. July 2023, I sat and served in Dubai. And then last May of this year, I sit in the oldest BIPA center in the US, which is state of Massachusetts. And this month, I will sit and serve again before I head back to Asia this fall. So to maintain this practice, it's recommended that we meditate twice a day, that we attend in person weekly group sits. And that's why I hosted for 1 year, I hosted a weekly group sit uh, in Manila, Philippines. That was last year. So what else is recommended? That we serve at one of the Vipassana centers and that we attend the 10-day course at least once a year. So that was my long introduction of my experience and story. Now I will explain why you should meditate. So I put together these 11 reasons why. First one, it will put you in high vibration. Oh, by the way, I'm I shared my story because that's my experience. Okay, so I'm not, like I'm not pushing you to practice heartfulness or vipassana. You gotta find that out on your own. I just shared my story, and so you have an idea um, about my background and my experience. Okay, so um, learn what meditation is and what are the different kinds of meditation. Okay, but vipassana is I think for the serious meditators. And I'm glad that I came across it, that my friend introduced this technique to me. All right. So again, number one reason, it will put you in high vibration. When you are in high vibe, you mitigate attracting people and situations that are vibrating low in the scale. Low vibe people and situations will bring your good spirit and good energy down. All right. So number two, when you consistently meditate, these low vibe people and situations will slowly disappear from your radar because your vibration gets higher and higher because you're consistently meditating. Number three, you connect to the source when you meditate and you get downloads, ideas, and insights. All right. So number four, you go through life effortlessly because the downloads that you receive guides you to your next action. So you don't spend time overthinking and analyzing things anymore. Number five, you develop your intuition, your psychic abilities, and your superpowers. You have superpowers. Number six, when your mind is pure and concentrated, you receive a lot of clarity about things, about situations, about people. Number seven, you will know the truth and you will see things as they are. Number eight, you will be reciprocated, guided, supported, and protected by the divine universe God because you are doing your inner work. Number nine, the divine universe God puts situations and people in your life that will help you align yourself with your soul purpose and mission. Number 10, meditation helps develop a heightened awareness. So you live in the present moment. You are aware when you are living in the past or future. You catch yourself. Living in the past puts you in a low emotional vibration scale of shame and regret. Living in the future puts you in the low vibrational scale of fear and worry. So when you are living in the moment, happily enjoying your life and practicing gratitude daily, then you are always in high vibration when where you are able to attract and manifest things, whatever your heart desires, faster. Lastly, number 11, consistent meditation will align you to your highest timeline where you experience heaven on earth because you reach higher, higher level of consciousness. So to learn more about the meditation that I practice, please go to dhamma.org. That's DHAMMA.org and make time to attend a 10-day course. It's free. Yep, this 2,500-year-old technique is taught by S.N. Cuenca in its purest form at the centers around the world. And I will leave the link below. Okay, dear ones, I hope I inspire you. I hope I motivate you to meditate. And if you are meditating already, that you do it consistently. Okay, dear ones, until next time.